人間の目よりも鋭く、人間の目よりも的確なニコン。カメラマンダンカンやマイダンスたちが平和への願いを託した。
最高級ニコンカメラです。
Well, if that didn't make you want to buy a Nikon F, then nothing that I say will make you want to. In fact, that ad was so cool, I unconsidered trading my Nikon F for any other functional SLR. Anyways, I've had my Nikon F for about 6 years now, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about it. Similar to my first steps to photography, the Nikon F was Nikon's first SLR camera, and it was introduced to the public in 1959. Its design was capable of withstanding the Vietnam War, and served photojournalists quite well with its ruggedness and impressive durability. Being fully mechanical, even if your batteries died, as long as you could meter externally, every other aspect of the camera worked flawlessly. And in 1963, the Nikon F was brought on a summit expedition of Mount Everest. These are some of the photos Jim Whittaker took on that expedition, and here he is on the summit of Mount Everest. Me, that's cool. And so, with Everest-approved durability, I decided to try out some Rolly RPX 100 for the first time.
Yeah, buddy. I'm slightly worried about that one. Wait. Chinese nuts on the shoulder.
And this one's probably going to end up being a photo. These first shots were not really my best work. It was extremely hot. We were fighting direct overhead sunlight. We lost our friends.
Just the two of us.
We called it about there since it was somehow still getting hotter, and we were all pretty over it by that point. Luckily, I was house sitting for my mom, so we went around the town to finish out the roll. Some real good lighting right now. So what do I enjoy so much about the Nikon F that I've decided to hold on to it for a quarter of my life? Well, to be honest, for the first 3 years, it was the only camera that I had. I loved that it was pretty straightforward to use. Being fully mechanical, there wasn't really much that could go wrong, and so far mine hasn't had anything go wrong with it. Being a camera that's been to war and the top of Everest, I don't really have to worry about being gentle with it. This combination of durability and reliability have given me some of my favorite images and the confidence to focus on the actual image that I'm taking rather than worrying about the fragility of the tool. So continuing on with the Rolly roll, we head to the North DeKalb Mall that's currently being torn down. This shot is probably my favorite from the roll. I think the framing works really well and gives a sense of awe about what's happening in the top half of the frame. The contrast from the RPX also helps to add a bit of mood, which is amplified by the sunset casting these super long shadows.
The one who makes the dead rise and become zombies.
So why are these cameras dropping in price? Well, despite being considered for a moon landing, they're starting to show their age as of recent. Their FTN viewfinder, which is what I have on mine, doesn't have a modern battery replacement that you can attach without an adapter. And even the adapters aren't 100% reliable from what I've read. And because of this, the metering system doesn't work, which causes you to have an external metering system, which isn't bad, but you need an adapter to use a hot shoe. And this adapter attaches over the rewind handle, which gives you an interesting look. The prisms are also deteriorating and fogging up more and more, and mine's no exception to that. And for whatever reason, the non-metering prisms are the same price, if not more expensive than the camera itself. All in all, taking into account that some of these cameras are reaching the legal retirement age, is it time for us to send them to the old folks home, or should we wheelchair them around for a little bit longer? The choice is up to you, but I think I'm going to shoot with mine until I literally cannot see through the viewfinder anymore. Thanks for watching.